Welcome back to Half Moons Picks. Week 6 is here, and yet another dismal week for the Half Moons Picks. It's unbelievable. I don't think I've had a bad season since COVID. Yeah, it's just crazy. Well, last week there's normal upsets, just like 6 I want to say, but the 2 top point spreads they lost outright. So it's a funny story is. I joined a $500,000 suicide pool, and first week I was out, I picked the Bengals. So this week I decided I'm going against the Bengals, just out of sheer luck, and sure enough, the Ravens won. So it was a second chance of winning $250,000 or whatever. So, and a lot of people, 49% people lost because they either picked the 49ers or the Seahawks. So. I had money on them, but I didn't put them on my suicide pick. Thank goodness. I figured I just bet against the Bengals. So, anyways, 1-3 last week. Last week's winner was RR Sports. Yeah, they won week 5, 86 points, and moved into the top 3. Bridgewater's finest is 377 points. RR Sports. I think they won last year, or the year before, and they at 338 points. And let's take the Moon's money in third. It's Geo Knows, that's 327 points. So yeah, pool's still going. I dropped down to 20th place. I got 244 points. Like I said, it was a rough week. A lot of people lost a lot of points because San Francisco and Seattle. It's unbelievable. How do you lose outright? So there's an unknown stat that every time you play the Lions, the following week you lose. So yeah, that's what happened to Seattle this week. So just something to keep your eye on. Let's see. The bye weeks, we got Kansas City and Minnesota, 2 undefeated teams at 5-0, and the Los Angeles Rams. They need some healing. So yeah, it's a good time for them to have bye week. And Miami Dolphins at 2-3. So those are the 4 teams that are off on this week. And the alternate helmets. The alternate helmets will have they had the San Francisco 49ers in 1994 jerseys. So they still have the same helmet. I don't think they have any alternate helmets. The Seattle Seahawks, the 1990 Seattle Seahawks, when they first joined the league, I think from 76 to 1990 helmets. And the New York Jets have the 1968 helmets, which they did I think back in early 2000s as well. It came out with that helmet, but you've seen them before. So after our suicide pool, after 5 weeks, there's only 4 people left. All of them have at least 1 strike. So if you join that, you can check out that. I got the link below. With that being said, let's get on with the show. My number 1 pick of the week, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears are a favorite. This game's going to be played in London. The quarterbacks are similar in this game. They got Trevor Lawrence. He's got a 88.6 QBR, where Caleb Williams is at a 81.3 QBR. So why am I picking this game? Why do I like the Bears so much in this game? The Jacksonville defense is 31st in points per game, average point per game, as to where the Chicago Bears are 7th. So they should be a big hit on this. Plus, the Chicago Bears this year are 3-1 ATS wise, and the NFC North is all winners. I mean, we don't have a losing team in the whole division. So take the Chicago Bears minus. My second pick of the week, we got the Washington Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. Washington Commanders are a 6.5-point road dog. These teams here, the Baltimore just managed to scrape by an overtime win against Cincinnati, who's only won 1 game all year, and in overtime. Then you got the Washington Commanders, who manhandled the Cleveland Browns 34-13. The QBs, again, in this game are similar. Lamar Jackson, he's thrown 1,206 yards this season at a 107 rating, with Jaden Daniels as a rookie He's at 1135 yards and 106 rating. So really, this should be an outstanding game. Currently, Washington's on a 4-game winning streak and has the highest scoring rating as a team in the NFL right now at 31 points per game. Washington is 4-1 ATS as well. Good over game as well. So give me the Washington plus 6.5. My third pick of the week, we got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are a 3-point home dog. The Chargers off a bye week. This is a divisional game. Denver is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in Denver versus the Chargers. And Denver is currently at a 4-1 ATS this year. So they're doing exceptionally well as far as money-wise going. The LA Chargers are a number 1 defense, allowing only 12.5 points per game. And right behind them is the Denver Broncos, number 2 at 14.6 points per game. So the last time LA won in Denver was 2018. It's a good under game if you're playing the under. So give me the Denver Broncos plus 3. In my third pick of the week, we got the Detroit Lions traveling to the Dallas Cowboys. The Detroit Lions are a 3.5 point road favorite. Yeah, this one here, Dallas Cowboys 6-0 in the last 6 meetings versus Detroit, and 5-0 at home versus Detroit. Last time Detroit won in Dallas was 2011. But this is a different year, a different era for Detroit. Detroit's third offense, points per game. Dallas is 11th. Detroit's the 10th ranked defense as far as points allowed, and Dallas is the 23rd ranked defense points allowed. Detroit is 3-1 ATS wise as far as money goes, and this would be a great over game to play. So give me the Detroit Lions plus 3.5. Well, that's it. I got my 3-team teaser. San Francisco blew it for me last week by losing outright. All you had to do was win the game, and they couldn't even do that. My 3-team teaser this week, I got the Philadelphia Eagles minus 2.5, the Houston Texans minus 1, and Atlanta Falcons on the money line. 3-team teaser, loving it. And now to go over all my notes, as someone suggested, if you're done here, you just cancel, but give you all my notes on all the games. So basically, the Thursday night games, San Francisco at Seattle. San Francisco is a 3-point road favorite. Yeah, they had the kicker, Jake Moody. He got injured. That's why they had problems last week. And they couldn't kick field goals or extra points. They had their punter come in once, and he managed to kick one. San Francisco has won the last 5 matchups. And Seattle is 3-1 ATS wise. So good San Francisco, yeah, minus 3. Is Seattle on a losing streak? I don't know. Next, I got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Green Bay. Arizona Cardinals are back-to-back road games. Arizona's won the last matchup in Green Bay, but prior to that, Green Bay's won the last 9. Kyler Murray at 7 TDs at 99.1 QBR rating, and Jordan Love is at 8 TDs at 85.9 QBR. So it's going to be a good game. 5.5 points. That's a tough one. So that's why I tried to stay away from that one. I haven't decided who I'm going to pick. It's pretty close. Next, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Tennessee Titans. The Indianapolis Colts is a 1-point road favorite. Indianapolis 4-1 ATS. They're doing pretty good as far as money wise, and Tennessee's only 1-3 ATS. Just on that fact alone, I'd pretty much put my money on the Colts. Tennessee has the number 1 defense, but they have the number 28 ranked offense. So yeah, a good under game on that one as well. So, and next we got the Houston Texans traveling to the New England Patriots. The Houston Texans are a 7-point road favorite. Houston has never won in the history of the NFL in New England. They are New England 7-0 at home versus Houston. Kind of weird stat. But Houston's 1-3-1. ATS, horrible. New England's just as bad, 1-3-1 as well. Jacoby Brissett, oh my God, he's so bad. I went into work and they said, I could do better than him. They're like, no, you can't. I said, you're probably right. But, you know, he still stinks. So, Jacoby Brissett, only 58% completion ratio, 2 TDs and 1 interception for the season so far. 74.2 QBR, not so great. This is a game, I don't know, 7 points, that's a lot. New England does have a decent defense, but, you know, then they can't score nothing. So, I don't know. Next, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the New Orleans Saints. Tampa Bay on back-to-back road games. This is a divisional matchup. Tampa Bay has won the last 2 in New Orleans. They're there's 26-9 and 20-10. New Orleans, you know, 3-2 ATS. I mean, they started out great and it just fell apart. I mean, I even had them on a teaser on Monday night, the Saints, and they couldn't even cover 11.5 points. They lost by 13. So yeah, so Tampa Bay, I like on that one. Next, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Philadelphia Eagles. Cleveland on back-to-back road games. Philadelphia Eagles at home are 8.5 point home favorite. To me, Philadelphia won the last 2 in Philadelphia. Cleveland hasn't won in Philadelphia since 1994. So how many people, you know, remember that? Cleveland's 1-4 ATS as well. So either picking Philadelphia or bust, but it's a great teaser game. So that's why I got them on my teaser. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh Steelers are a 3-point road favorite. Man, both these 2 teams, I mean, Pittsburgh's same as New England, you know. They just have a great defense, not so great offense. And the Raiders, are, you know, they benched Minshew. So I don't even know. Pittsburgh is probably why they're getting the 3 on the road. So next, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Carolina Panthers. Atlanta 6-point road favorite. A lot of road favorites this season, this week. So be careful. Carolina won the last 2 in Carolina, 9-7 and 25-15. Carolina, another bad ATS team. You stay away from it. Great for a suicide pool. You know, bet against them. Carolina's 1-4 ATS. Carolina is also a 32nd defensive points per game. So they give up 33 points or more. You know, average 33 points average per game. So it's Atlanta or nothing, man. Like I said, good teaser game. Next, we got the Sunday night football game. Cincinnati at the New York Giants. Cincinnati's a 3.5 point road favorite. Road favorite, rather. Cincinnati's 1-4 and they're a road favorite. And the Giants are 2-3. Something wrong here. The New York Giants are 4-0 in New York versus Cincinnati, and Cincinnati has never won in New York versus the Giants. So, and they're getting points. So yeah, I'm definitely picking the Giants in that game. And last but not least, we got the Monday night game. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to the New York Jets. The Buffalo Bills are a 2.5 point road favorite. The New York Jets have won the last 2 in New York, 22-16 and the 2017. So this is a divisional matchup, and Buffalo's on back-to-back road games as well. The Jets also fired their head coach today, so this is Tuesday. Buffalo, probably the point spread's gone up. I haven't looked recently. The firing just came out in the news, so I would assume Buffalo's gone up more, but usually when a coach gets fired, it's hard to believe it. And after week 5, the coach already got fired. So usually the team plays better after the coach gets fired. So, you know, I might lay a couple bucks on the Jets on that game. So, that being said, that's all my notes. I hope that's an earful for everybody. And thank you for stopping by, even though I haven't been doing that well on my top picks, but I'll plan on getting back into it. So thank you. Thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Peace.